Alrighty, so congrats, you're now level 70 warrior. Now you want to know how to fell cleave the shit out of everything. Sure. So, a little bit of a rundown. Obviously, by now you should know the difference between all your skills. If not, uninstall .exe and just play something. Just kidding. Uh, so, obviously, your deliverance is your main source of attack. When you open, if you can see on my bar here, I put Tomahawk over with Infuriate into Equilibrium. That's your main source of being able to grab a bunch of enmity at first. So try to get used to it in the beginning of your pulls. Obviously, you want to be in this stance for that. So I'll show you a quick opener for it. So pop your Enchained, throw your Tomahawk, Infuriate, Equilibrium, and then go into your enmity combo. Butcher's Block if you need to, or if you're not used to your group. Other than that, you can pretty much just go into your deliverance. To reset this really quick. Let me switch. There we go. But for the most part, since you just learned the rotation, let's say we already have the enmity. We're just going to go through with the rest of it. So once that Infuriate hits the proper timer, we'll start it off. Now, for the most part, I'll show you a rotation without the grade 2 infusion, and then I'll show you the difference it does when you actually add an infusion. But for the most part, start your normal rotation, get your Infuriate in there. Throw your Fell Cleave out and clear your Beast Gauge before you go into your Inner Release. Because your Inner Release will give you full direct hit and full critical hit no matter what. So what you have to do is make sure your Storm's Eye is up beforehand, and feel free to dump your Beast Gauge below 50. It's okay if you do. When you do, see how it goes 2/3? That's when you want to pop it. Throw a battle in there because it ups your upheaval damage. Throw your onslaughts in between, and there you go. I'll practice the rotation so you can see it for yourself a little bit. Do not let the Beast Gauge drop below 50. Every 10 Beast Gauge that you acquire is 1% chance of you getting a critical hit. So if you're at 100, you have a 10% chance of landing a critical Fell Cleave. So you do not want to go anything less than 50. If you do, you can drop to 40 because it's alright to build up the gauge from there. And your Storm's Eye timer should not run out any more than 1 GCD. Any more than that is actually quite unnecessary. So you see 20 seconds, we're going to build into another Inner Release suit. I'll do a Storm's Path combo. And then I'll do a Storm's Eye combo. You can see there's 10 seconds left on the Inner Release. So, that's enough time for you to dump the gauge. 1, 2, Infuriate beforehand. 2/3, pop it. Now you can go into your Inner Release. There's another opener that you could do for this, but it requires infusion, which is actually something I'm getting to in about a minute. I will show you. This is pretty much just you getting a visual effect of what the combinations look like and what you really want to look for when you play as Warrior. Thrill of battle, for the most part, is use it at your own will. You want to use it as much as you can to increase your upheaval damage, but you have to remember you're a tank before you're a DPS. So you need to make sure that you are using your Thrill of battle according to what your needs are. If you're running short on HP and you have a big mechanic coming up, obviously that's a bad time to leave your Thrill of battle on cooldown. So I'm about to show you what it looks like with an infusion. I'm going to pop it now. See a slight increase already. Now look at it in Thrill of battle, or in a release. Much difference. This is pretty much Warrior in a nutshell.